Have you ever wondered about the hidden figures who built the digital world we live in? The ones whose names might not be household, but whose ideas power every click, every swipe, and every line of code? Today, we're re-diving deep into the past to uncover the story of a man who is arguably the grandfather of the entire digital age, Al-Khwarizmi. Picture this. It's the 8th century, the heart of the Islamic Golden Age. In the bustling, intellectual hub of Baghdad, a brilliant mind is at work within the legendary House of Wisdom. This is Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi, a Persian scholar, a polymath whose curiosity knew no bounds. He was a mathematician, an astronomer, a geographer, and as we'll see, an accidental pioneer of the future. It was here, surrounded by scrolls and scholars, that Al-Khwarizmi penned a book that would echo through centuries. Its title was the Compendious Book on Calculation by Completion and Balancing. Now, that might not sound like a bestseller, but inside was a revolutionary concept. He introduced a systematic method for solving linear and quadratic equations. He called this process al-jabr, which literally means completion or restoring. Does that sound familiar? It should. It's the very word from which we get algebra. He didn't just invent a few formulas. He created a whole new language for understanding relationships and solving problems, laying the groundwork for centuries of mathematical discovery. But Al-Khwarizmi's genius didn't stop with algebra. At the time, much of the world was still struggling with cumbersome Roman numerals. Imagine trying to do complex multiplication with letters. Al-Khwarizmi became a champion of a much more elegant system that came from India, the Hindu-Arabic numerals. That's right, the number 0, 1, 2, 3, through 9. He wrote extensively about them, demonstrating how their positional decimal system, especially the revolutionary concept of 0 as a placeholder, made arithmetic incredibly efficient. His work was so influential in introducing these numbers to the Western world that they became the standard we all use today without a second thought. Now, let's get to his most mind-blowing contribution, the one that directly connects his 9th century mind to your 21st century smartphone. In his mathematical texts, Al-Khwarizmi didn't just give answers. He laid out clear, step-by-step procedures to get to those answers. A methodical, logical sequence of instructions to solve a problem. When his works were later translated into Latin, his own name, Al-Khwarizmi, was Latinized as algorithmi. And from that, we get the word algorithm. Think about that for a second. Every single thing a computer does is based on an algorithm. When you search for something online, a search algorithm finds the results. When your social media feed shows you new content, a recommendation algorithm is at work. The GPS that guides you home, the software that edits your photos, even the system that processes your online payments, it's all algorithms. These are the fundamental building blocks of computer science, and the very concept traces back to the way this one man decided to write down his mathematical methods over 1,000 years ago. For centuries, much of Al-Khwarizmi's work was lost to Europe. But during the late Middle Ages, his books were rediscovered, translated from Arabic into Latin, and spread across the continent. This influx of knowledge was like pouring fuel on a fire. It helped spark the European Renaissance, providing the mathematical tools that thinkers like Fibonacci and later, scientists of the scientific revolution, would use to unlock the secrets of the universe. He provided the framework that allowed science to leap forward. So, the next time you unlock your phone, solve an equation in school, or even just marvel at how your navigation app finds the quickest route, take a moment to remember the man from Baghdad. Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi, a name from a distant past, a scholar from a golden age, whose legacy is not just written in history books, but is actively running in the background of our modern lives, shaping our present and powering our future. He is the ghost in the machine, the architect of the invisible world that connects us all. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed learning about the hidden figures of science, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories that will change the way you see the world. See you in the next one.